We have 1 siege status. We succeeded in a supplies shortage. They're running out of supplies. Deus Vault.
Oh my god.
Castile has accepted an offer to hire troops from France. Now the French are going to come help. Do you remember when we rented Condottieri to the French? Or to...
Yeah.
No, we rented them to England. Well, anyway, the French troops are going to come help out with our war.
Well, we had somebody there improving relations, right? So that means they like us?
Totally. We sent a monk over there. They've just been schmoozing the French for 20 years.
Ah, oui, baguette.
So things are playing out perfectly. Like, tactically, we're doing great. The Moroccans are nearby, but they don't know what to do. They don't want to fight our army in the defensive terrain of Tetuan, and they don't want to engage the army in Tangier because Tangier's flat terrain. Unlike the mountain in Fez, where they'd get a bonus to combat, it'd just be a flat fight, meaning no one gets a bonus or penalty. And we have 13,000 troops currently sieging Tangier with another 22,000 troops that are available to reinforce. So it'd be suicide for them to even try to defend Tangier, and it's suicide for them to try to defend Tetuan because we could also just defend that as well. So they're just screwed. We're going to get 25 ticking war score over time. The fort's going to fall. Like, how can you not want to go on a crusade? Like, why not kill the heathens?
Because, like,
Doesn't it feel good?
Right, if you had talked to me, like, 5 years ago, I would have been at the height of my let's kill everything. But, like, you know, I've grown soft in my age.
In your age.
In my age. Like, in Civilization, I always used to go for, you know, the war victories and stuff like that. But, like, nowadays, science, diplomatic, culture, it's fine.
Hey, look, it's the French. They've arrived.
Ah, oui. Ha ha ha.
And they're just gonna go sit in Fez. Apparently, they're not very smart. Watch the French get murdered right now. They're probably gonna die. I bet they're gonna lose their army. Yep, look, 15,000 Moroccans are gonna come kill the French.
Oh, we got a bonus thing. Hold on, pause it. Somebody asked me for me to read this in my sexy voice, so I'm gonna try. Family ties. For the past couple of days, we have been entertaining a guest from the royal court of Castile, the once home of the queen consort. After a full week of hunting, feasting, and gossiping with the family, Joanna's cousin is finally preparing to return to Toledo. She assures us that she has had a wonderful time, and it is a deep bow of gratitude that she says she'll make certain to inform everybody back home about how kind the great kingdom of Portugal has been to her and continues to be to her beloved cousin. This is what kin means. The royal family in Castile will learn of the pleasantries exchange, gain 10 diplomatic power. Castile's opinion of Portugal changed by plus 50. Oh my god. Everyone like that?
Wait, cousin? Yeah. It's so yeah.
Yeah, our cousins. That was actually a very highly sexualized encounter with our cousin, but it's fine.
Yeah. Chat says that I should take notes on streaming. Anyway, so what exactly did you just do with your cousin? I don't understand. Like, what did you choose?
We had a great time hunting together.
Is that all? Is that what you were doing? Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think they want you to read the next event, but I don't think they remember that I'm the only one that can see the events.
You want me? Yeah, Reindeer wants me to read the next war declaration in my sexy voice.
Oh yeah, do it.
I don't have a sexy voice. I mean, hold on, let me clarify. I always use my sexy voice. I mean, you guys just want me to talk like normal, right? Basically. Okay. Anyway, let's play this game. The siege is going well. The French are dying a horrible death. It's wonderful. Yeah, there's my Arumba sexy emote.
Yeah.
Do you see how sexy I am with hair? Like, man, I need that. I need to get a wig that looks...
You have hair and a tan, dude.
I need to get that exact same hair.
I could find it.
I'd wear it.
Our fortress is under siege. My king, our mighty fortress in Citura is under attack. Fear not. The besieging forces of Morocco will break against our walls like the oceans against the cliffs.
Mm-hmm. So there's a 14.5 thousand stack of Moroccans right now in the middle there. You see them in Ceuta?
Yeah, I see them.
So, okay, tactically, they have a negative 64% chance to win this siege. They are way, way behind. They started like a year behind us. So what we should just do is allow our siege of Tangier to finish, and then once it's done, we'll send that army.
Attack them?
Yeah, then we'll attack. If there was any chance that they could like beat us in a siege race, we might need to pull our troops and go like try to stop them, but it's just silly. It's not going to be a problem. Well, I want to ask about this comment in chat. So apparently I have a quote. People can type exclamation quote and then like numbers, and we're up to 64 at least of my quotes, I guess. Apparently at some point I said, see, I'd love to stick it in here. I'd love to stick it right in here, but it won't fit. When did I say that? I don't think I said that.
Oh my god!
Or I don't remember the context, and I want to know the context.
That's what they were quoting when I was reading? Oh my god, that's really funny. You guys are terrible.
Yeah, quote 21, we're a Jew for crying out loud. We're supposed to be greedy, right? Like,
oh no.
That's what this thing is. All of the quotes are me sounding absolutely atrocious out of context.
Oh wow, that's great. That's fantastic.
I was drunk. Is that when I said that one?
Oh, even better.
What was the context though? Aside from being drunk, what was the actual context? Most of the quotes are from CK2. Yeah, the quote number.
Really feeling about throwing a baby off a balcony?
That's from Crusader Kings 2 again. There's an option.
Oh, that's great.
Like, okay, so in Crusader Kings 2, you can like kill people by pushing them off balconies. But when you kill babies, you can only smother them with like pillows and stuff. And I remember complaining. I remember complaining that I couldn't kill babies the same way you kill adults, and that there was something really appealing about throwing a baby off a balcony.
Oh wow, that's God.
All right, so yeah, chat's gonna be all about the quotes for a while. Let's finish our siege of Tangier, and then we'll kill some Moroccans. Also, again, talking like tactically. So for the same reason why we don't want to move into Fez. If you look at the province of Ceuta, it is a highlands province, and it has a fort. Yeah. So when we move our armies in there, we'll be the defender, because we're relieving a siege, which gives them a -1 penalty. So not only are they going to get outnumbered, but also they're going to take a -1 combat penalty. And they're behind us.
Nice. I'm actually totally following this. Oh, we have another thing. Event thingy. Hold on. Oh, it's nothing. Okay. I'll do another.
Okay, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself, chat.
Merchant suffering. Our focus on mercantilism is making life hard for our merchants who trade in foreign places.
It's making it
Give
hard.
them support and lose 10 diplomatic power. Or they should have stayed at home. Portugal Games absent merchant. Trade power -10. Well, you know what I say? They should have stayed at home. Let them eat cake!
Share stream. Share stream, best stream. Sorry, I had to go get a drink. Got some water. All right.
Are you wearing a polo shirt?
Yeah. What's wrong with that? I play...
I haven't seen polo shirts since I was like in high school, because I went to a private school where everybody had to wear polo shirts. So it's like really weird for me to see people like wearing them casually.
I play polo, so... No, I don't, but... Yeah, I want to... Hey, you're wearing a wig. What?
It's okay.
All right.
If I come on here with my actual hair, no one's going to recognize me. So I've accepted that fact. So maybe next time.
There. I'll distract you from the polo. This is my pilfered captain's hat from Flory Worry.
Have you played with him yet? Have you like done your stream?
Yeah. We played a few times. And actually we were going to play on Wednesday, but I had a scheduling conflict. We're going to play again, I think, next week. We're going to start recording a new series together.
Oh, cool. If you need like a referee or an announcer, let me know. If you need a spy, if you need a spy master, let me know.
Yeah. Well,
I'd bring out the monk costume.
Was that your costume, or did they provide that?
They provide that, but they provided the one I wore when I was in Poland, but I have like a whole closet full of costumes downstairs that my parents have relinquished to me because I just have too many.
Looks like we won our siege.
Woo!
All right, so you ready to kill everything?
Yeah, all right, so let's take these guys. We're taking the 12K, right?
Yeah, so again, let's see. How to explain this?
Or should we take the 13 and then... Oh, did I fuck up?
No, I just did that. So here's the thing that's kind of tricky. We're in a war. We called Castile in, and we understand that in war people may die. But if you could choose between Portuguese soldiers dying and Castilian soldiers dying, which would you prefer?
Castilian soldiers dying, obviously.
Yeah. So what we want to do then is send the 12 stack into Ceuta, but make sure they arrive just a little bit before our army in Tetuan.
So shady.
We'll be there for moral support, but we don't actually want to take any losses if possible.
Okay, so how do we split that then?
All right, so what I would do is you take the 12 stack and send it, right-click on Ceuta.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, before we unpause, hover over the 12 stack and then read the tooltip.
Okay.
So the very, very top part of the tooltip says that the Portuguese army, our army with 1 troop, will arrive on the 17th of August. The Castilian army with 1 infantry, 1 cavalry will arrive on the 17th of August. However, there is a 9 stack that won't arrive until the 18th. Now, something else that's sort of annoying that you have to kind of pay attention to is if you fight an army and the ratio of troops is more than 10 to 1, something that will happen is called an overrun, where you just instantly lose. So if our army were arriving on its own and we're leading the Castilian troops to their death, I mean to the battle, then there would be an overrun on our 1 troop and it would just die instantly. But because that other army will arrive on the 17th as well, it's not going to cause an overrun. Because it's going to be 3,000 versus 15,000 instead of 1,000 versus 15,000. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
So now grab the 13 stack and send it to Ceuta. And then compare the arrival date. So you see how we're going to get there on the 18th? So let's just wait. We're going to let the game run for 1 day.
Okay.
So I'm going to go down to speed 2 just to make it easy. We'll 1 day and pause again. Now issue the command.
To go?
Yep. Now send the 13 stack and now see how we're going to arrive on the 19th?
Yeah.
Oh no! The dates got recalculated for Castile. So it's actually, yeah, when you try to pull an army along, see how it says 17, 18, 19 now for the 12 stack?
Yep.
I guess we'll just sacrifice 1 infantry, maybe.
So are we still going to move them then?
Yeah, I would, but I would hold back our 13 stack for 1 more day.
Okay.
So our first army is going to arrive, pulling the Castilian army with it. However, the 1,000 troops that our son is leading, it is going to die instantly. But that's still less casualties overall than we would suffer if we were to do the one.
Goodbye, son.
So now we issue the command. So we come in on the 20th, right behind Castile on the 19th, and, well, let's just see what happens.
Our army's under attack. Yeah, we lost, yeah.
So, looking at the battle now, if you box select that whole thing,
yeah,
and then look tactically, at the colors on the bottom.
Yep.
Pinkwig took control of the battle. He's rolled a very sizable 8. He's got a 4 shock advantage, so he rolled a 12 versus the enemy's 4. And then
Go Pinkwig!
If you look at the color of the troops on the bottom half of the army battle screen, they're all yellow in the center and then Portuguese on the edges. So it's pretty much all Castilians. They're going to take the majority of losses here. That's how we want it. However, the Moroccans are reinforcing and they'll be here on the 31st, so in 6 days.
Pinkwig pride!
When in doubt, make sure your allies suffer all the losses.
Oh my god, he rolled bad. Okay, there we go.
All right, now quickly, we want to move back to Tetuan. There's a little indicator there saying control of Tetuan is being reverted. Because...
Right. I moved them back.
Okay, and then I would just sit now. I wouldn't do anything. I would just keep the army in Tetuan and allow Castile to maybe siege down Fez if they want to try, but I wouldn't risk any of our own troops. Just let Castile suffer all the losses.
Just let them do the dirty work.
Well, I mean, you gave them land, so they owe us.
No, oh my gosh, our explorer, Diogo Games will no longer serve us. He died at sea after having contracted an unfortunate illness. He died too soon without being able to accomplish of much note. That's so sad.
Well, everyone's got to die someday. That's sad.
What are you adding me for? What did I do now?
Chat wants to know where the 20 stack is doing. It looks like it's probably going to try to siege down de Jared. Secondary participant. We could specifically try to instruct Castile to do things if we want. Like, remember how we told them we wanted to...
Yeah, okay, but I just want to make sure, just to make sure I understood correctly. If Castile ends up, like, winning a battle and sieging an area, like a province, right? Do they get that, or will they give it to us?
Well, okay, so look at the... do you see right south of the Gulf of Almeria? Right near the Sol area? You see how those provinces there are occupied by Castile?
Yeah.
They're yellow occupation lines. If he had no tactical interest in this land, he would have automatically given it to us. He would have transferred control to us. He hasn't, because if you go back to that, right-click on Castile, go to the diplomatic feedback, you can see with red, he really wants that land himself. So because he wants it, he's not going to give it to us. But that doesn't matter.
He wants the same area that we do. I just didn't click out that far.
Right. But the thing is that this is different than the previous war. The previous war, we called him in on a promise of territory. We had to give him land, otherwise we were betraying that promise. This time, we called him into a war...
On favors.
On favors. He owes us. So we don't have to give him anything. And we probably won't. You know, we'll take everything we want for ourselves, and then if we do give him lands, even though we didn't promise him any, we'll gain more favors, which we could use for future wars. But, you know, if he wants the same stuff you do, you can still use the AI against itself. Basically, by making him commit all of his troops to these sieges, making him be in the center of the battle, we can effectively weaken our ally if we plan on betraying him. You're planning on betraying him, right? Sorry, that's like the default behavior for me against the AI. But yeah, so that's the land that he wants. He could technically do a separate peace with the war leader. If he had enough individual war score from his own personal occupations, he could like peace out with Morocco and take some land. But it's rare that they can actually get that much. So we could tell him to help us out and tell him to go siege down Gafsa, so we can knock de Jared out of the war. So do you remember how you did that with Tangier?
Yeah, hold on. So we go here, we click. And which area are you looking at right now?
All right, so just press E twice until you see Morocco in red, de Jared in red. Okay. E is the diplomatic Mac mode, and then Imperial is the other one. But if you just press it, eventually you'll see green for us, darker green for our ally, red for the people we're at war with. There's two provinces. The one we really care about is Gafsa itself, which is de Jared's capital. Gafsa. If you still can't find it, you can press the F key to search and then just type it. Gafsa.
Okay, I see it.
It'll highlight it for you.
Yeah, I got it. And
then you just, go to objective and then tell Castile we want them to siege that. Now, because they have no interest in that province, they'll transfer it to us. And once they do, we'll have enough war score to knock de Jared out of the war.
Cool. Told them to do it. They're on their way. I think you should definitely do a stream where you're like playing Civ or like The Sims. That would be funny. I would watch that.
I've actually played The Sims. I could have sworn it was Sims 5, but you seem to think that that's not a real game.
There is no Sims 5. There's only The Sims 4. It's the most recent one.
See, now I don't. Is she being real? Is this real?
I'm being serious.
I don't think so.